G'day legends, ATRON here, welcome to another Guild Wars session, and today I'm going to be trying out a different tactic, a little bit of sniping with using my 8 of 8 brute force Dovekeeper as pretty much the killer in this. So I've got her on that for defense, and I'm not sure I'm going to keep using Sharpen Crest. We'll stay with it for the time being, because it does add a little bit of accuracy. My Dove is heavy on the accuracy. Where is it? View basic, view more. So a lot of accuracy there, 5/5. So that's just an added bonus with the crit rate as well. So we've got her an axe, got a little bit more crit rate, helping the brute force there. Now everything else, Serena's there for buff, Mike's there for buff, Waller's kind of there for heals, Anubis is there for tank and damage reduction, the other one, and I was mucking around just before, so we'll see if I can make it work, but Atlantic is to help kill off the Skelly as well. Okay, so I was testing the first couple, and it was working out okay, but I was finding if I had an AoE hero like Sasquatch or something like that, it was actually really difficult because I was getting to close to 50% very, very quickly. So the idea would be if I don't have an empowered Dovekeeper, I want to try and make the Dovekeeper proc. So that's pretty simple by just having her walk over, proc a Dove, and then happy days. Put him to the corner. We go Dovekeeper Serena. We get everyone there. You know, we're dropping troops to spam off that Skelly as well, and then we should just watch everyone else kind of get deleted. So, and everyone comes back to life, which is a great thing about Serena there. So in that first phase of having them destroyed, Atlantic can go down, but also gets a revived life to proc again if the Skelly is still alive. So everyone's down now. Pretty simple. This is the first time I'm going through this kind of setup. Like, I've been mucking around with a little bit in theory, but that's it really. Draw a Dovekeeper out. Like, Dovekeeper's great on defense, but if you can make her proc, which is very easy with an Anubis, don't get me wrong, like one proc Anubis, but and to be honest, they didn't die in the first 3 seconds anyway, so having Dovekeeper be procced first on Anubis, like, you know how you drop a hero first and then you drop Serena to get that bonus, like, that's great, but it's actually not necessary. Because you'll go through that cycle again, and the Serena buff will move to different heroes and whatnot. So, pretty simple. Like, probably a lot less drama than normal. So that was I think it was the top guy. We've got a couple others over here. I've only gone through the top 2, so potentially this will still work for them. Potentially we might run into a little bit of trouble, but that's the tactic I'm rolling with today. Draw the Dovekeeper out and literally just proc on those doves. Okay, so let's set up for this second one here. And the top one here. Yeah, 3-4-5. 3-4-5, 3-4-5. Okay, so we'll go back to that. I'll just quickly I'll just go through my heroes really quickly. Some people like to know what I'm using. So that's just Atlantic, that's his crest. Serena does have the 5 Vite. Probably not as necessary, but it just means that her, what's the word I'm looking for? Her proc, if someone dies really quickly, can become effective. So a little bit more deflect by chance, and then his shield with the 5 Vite. More deflect there, corrode for the close combat stuff. And we went through the Dove before with the Sharpen Crests, and Waller for that instant heal with his 5 Vite. Everyone is fast, defense, health, stun immunity, more crit damage or crit chance, and defense. So that's as far as the artifacts go. So jumping back in, we're going to use that same team, relying on the Dovekeeper to pretty much do most of the work, but the Atlantic and the Mike and the Waller, not the Waller, the what's the word I'm looking for? The Anubis all to have that deflect there. So this was a little bit tricky I was doing before, but I did manage to get like a Dove going in there somehow. So did she proc a Dove? I can't really tell. Yeah, there's a Dove over there, so that's fine. And then once we drop everyone else, it becomes a little bit easier. So do they get revived? They don't. So we'll do it again. I'm not... Maybe I'll drop something else instead. I'll draw away the copters first, and then I'll drop them all in the middle. I managed to make the dove proc before, so that's pretty much the idea. Like, these open things make it a whole lot easier without destroying half the base, that's for sure. So just a couple over here, and then a couple in here. So I'm not sure we got some dove. Yep, so we do have some doves. Perfect. So 12 seconds, we've got a couple going on there, and then we're going to be going Dove, Serena, everyone else. Dropping the heroes pretty much straight away to get everyone else away. Atlanticor's down. So probably this is where Revive is going to come in a lot more handy on Serena. So I did manage to chunk everyone down before, so this is... We'll see how this goes. We do want... Unfortunately, we want the doves up here so they don't go into the base and they can continue on the other heroes. So, not enough damage, or like, I think I'm locked onto a stone skin Walla, not Walla, Anubis or something like that. Or the dove? The dove seems to keep coming out though, I'm not sure. No, so that's right. But we got 2% right. Not all the heroes are down. We might flick the crests and we'll try... We need a little bit more damage. I'm going to flick the crest on Serena to revive. She is in defense, so that's okay. Where is my 5 revive? I think it's on Skelly. So we'll take this off. We will... Because she's already so much... Like, she's going to be hitting them anyway. The accuracy was just kind of a bit of overkill. So we will be using War God with that brute force. Happy Days. I think that was... Oh, we got to put the revive back on. So. No. The revive, not revived. Where is it? Here we go. So Serena seems to be getting targeted a fair bit. So I wonder if not artifact, I might even... well, let's just do it. Let's just figure this out. How much health does she have? She has almost 400,000. And Dovekeeper has like a whole lot less. So, but she is getting chunked obviously a lot earlier. And that's causing her HP to drop. Because she's dropped second, I'm assuming then. Maybe I should just drop her last because she'll still target the first person. Still target the first person going in. Alright, so we've got max troops again. Let's try that. So we'll go Dove Anubis. I don't know. Probably Atlanticor. Dove Atlanticor if we're dropping straight on a Dove. And then we'll drop Serena after that. So once the Anubis starts to proc, that's fine because... what do we got? We got a dove up yet. Looks like we got a dove up. Cool. Getting the dove over. Yep. Quick. 1. So Dove, Serena, everyone else. He died too quickly, but he will be revived by Serena, hopefully. And then proc on a whole bunch of other stuff. So Skelly's down. That's good. That's what we're after. The same sort of setup as before. We've got the Anubis going now. But the problem is going to be the Dovekeeper. So the Mike is obviously a stone skin slash... looks like a flame guard potentially. So, but with this Walla and with Anubis kind of proccing, we might be able to get rid of all the heroes. We'll see how we go. But then can we finish the base? So, alright. So, Dovekeeper's down. That's what we're after. Awesome. Anubis is coming in. He's less drama with Anubis and Walla. And then Mike, dupe. Happy days. So, a lot of troops though. Like... A lot of troops are being used here. Like I'm down to 11. I'm barely ever down to no troops. So, and you know, they're my 3. A Stone Skin Walla is probably going to win out over a Flame Guard Walla here. Is probably my recommendation. I don't have a Stone Skin Walla, so I don't know. Maybe someone else can comment if you've got if you do this tactic. Like, I mean, this is the first time I've been really rolling with this sniper tactic, trying to do something else, trying to exploit once again the Dovekeeper, which is very powerful, but if you can get her to proc, can be you know, can be a massive problem for you. So, alright, that's another session. So three down and 3 to go. That's generally the 3 that you want alive anyway. Like, the first 2 are really... Serena is there purely maybe to revive once, and then boost the initial Dove procs, to kill maybe one hero that's weak, or get rid of the Mike or Skelly shield, bloody yada yada. And Atlanticor, of course, is not going to last very long, and it's actually kind of good that he dies and then revives, so he's not targeted once everyone gets ramped up. Anyway, going on from that, so I think these are the top. I think I can either attack this 309 or this 309, and it's the same point. So we'll look at those bases in a second, but we'll go in for the 321 base now. Alright, 321 going in. I haven't looked at this base, so, I'm not sure how we're going to go. Because, I mean, this whole tactic relies pretty much on you being able to grab a Dovekeeper out. So, a rub-a-dub-dub. We've got them, which is fine, but do we have a Dove? I don't think we do have a Dove in this base, to be honest. No, we would definitely have seen a Dove by now. 100%. Okay, so let's just do this tactic anyway, but if we don't have to worry about Dove, we probably don't have to worry about the huge damage. So Serena and Waller may just keep us alive if we can get rid of the Skelly like real quick. So we'll distract them over here. We do look like we have an Empower Sass. So, but okay, anyway, so we're going to be going Dove, Serena, Atlanticor. Oh, I didn't drop Atlanticor. He died. He got wrecked. Okay. Is everyone just getting minced here? I gotta watch the percentage here. So I'm not doing this very well. Kind of just dropped everyone in hopes of total annihilation, as it appears. So not a very good base, but oh Jesus. Happy dropping. And you just lose the... I think I lost the Atlanticor on drop from a Skelly proc, but he revived. He did his work, and then he died again. So... this is a bit ridiculous. So, I mean, if I had a tougher... if you had a tougher Atlanticor, like a Stone Skin Atlanticor, in this tactic, you don't need him to be fast. You just need him to... did I even use any troops? I used a little bit, so we'll just revive him. Probably just go into the next one, I guess. He doesn't need to be fast. He probably just needs to be a little bit more tanky. So I don't even know what traits I have in him. I guess HP would still be the best. And then, yeah, Stone Skin, Flame Guard, Atlanticor. That could be interesting to see. So we got one totem, Ares totem. We definitely have got a Dovekeeper. So this is going to be pretty easy to exploit right here, being on the edge. Oh, no, we can't drop him in there. Why? Oh, I'm hitting the plant. Okay, cool. Dove. Alright, we got a Dove. Dove Unleash. And then Dove Serena Mike, everyone. Dropping our heroes over here. Watching the heroes get depleted and deleted. Athene's down. Someone else is down. Someone else is about to be down too, because Atlanticor just procced back up. Oh, they're all down. Skelly's down. Nubis is about to be down. Dove's about to be down again. So this is where that Sharpen Crest probably come in a little bit more handy if they do have a Dodge Dove, which is super annoying, by the way. Who does Dodge Dove? Like, don't be a pest. Everyone wants accuracy or damage or crit. I mean, if you're going hard BF, deflect demon, crit all the way. But I mean, even I don't think I'm going to do that because it seems such a waste. Maybe once I perfect the team for deflect AD, I might flick them to crit or a little bit of crit and then flick them back. But like, she's pumped full of accuracy, so like that's pretty much where I want to keep her. Oh, Atlanticor, you're so slow. Did you see him like try and chomp something at the end there? just glitching out. Alright, it's a lot of troops again, but, you know, we're only losing Mike and Atlanticor. So we'll look at this base real quick because it's a bit lame. We kind of want a Dovekeeper. So there's a Dovekeeper there, so at least there's a base. Ooh, 761. Why is that? Did my mic go up? That was only 760 for me. Maybe his mic went up. 760. Oh, and 761. Okay, so they both went up there. Alright, so let's try... We'll see a base with troops. Nah. Let's just go the other one, I feel. I'm not even going to reset the troops. I'll reset that afterwards. Only because what I wanted to showcase today was relying on kind of pulling a dove out from the side. So I got to heal my troops anyway. So I will reset and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. We've reset. And then we kind of want to make this dove proc. I'm not sure. Do they even have a gunslinger in this? Okay, so this is not a normal base. Right, this is not what would normally happen. But for the fact that nothing's gonna chase me. Oh, he's got an Empower Anubis. Ugh. Alright. AC. Why don't you just go first, AC? Oh yeah, going in. Awesome. Killing it. Oh, we got a dove proc. Gotta love that. Got one dove proc, couple of dove procs. Alright, sweet. And we're... Oh, Jesus. Something's really quick. Going all fun and games. Alright, what's happening here? Everyone's going down. Everyone should just be getting pretty much monstered one by one. That's Serena procking over there. That weird thing you see. The purple. I'm pretty sure. Oh, getting raid. Getting destroyed. Manubis is going down. Mike's back up. That's fair enough. All the heroes are down. We're still on 0%. 0% no heroes. So eventually she'll go down. So I mean, to defend against this in that scenario, like if your dove is further in and like I could have lured closer. Like I could have lured right here, right? So she's coming closer and then they're getting AoE procs slash... I don't know. She's actually attacking Atlanticor or Anubis or Mike. Not that it's going to do a lot, but it will do extra ticks of damage. She's only got about 20, you know. So if you have more procs, I know that Storm Eater, he's crazy for taking down her health, especially in arena and stuff like that. He's madman for it. So different base designs, different strategy. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but that's pretty much my first go at sniping. So using deflect combination slash snipe and heal to keep it going on. Ideally, if I was... So what are we at? We're not going to almost 4k. I need my might a little bit higher before that's going to happen. So 139. We'll finish on about 160, I think, today. So depending on how everyone else goes, it should be alright. But ideally, I guess your Mike, you're kind of going to want him stone skin, I would suppose. Really hanging out for a skin for Mike, like, because I would just ditch 5 Vite on him, and then I would change to probably a stone skin one, and then, I mean, I say a flame guard and stone skin, but people think it's a waste to do both of them. So probably a stone skin, because then it'll be good for future HBM that comes out. And stone skin, I'm still up in the air about a flame guard Serena. If she gets a skin, I mean, if they put a stone skin on her, I think it's actually probably better just to start off with stone skin, because the flame guard's good, but I mean, she still dies. So for this kind of purposes, which is like guild wars boosting and, you know, dungeon boosting, like dungeon power boosting is what I mean, like, you know, buff boosting, you know, she's great. And in this tactic, Atlanticor does not need to be fast at all. In fact, the speed now is almost irrelevant because of Walla and like Anubis just one-shotting him pretty much. Empower Anubises with a little bit of crit there. Like, yeah, it's just... So, you know, skill 10, more deflect time, probably a couple of procs. What is it, 5 seconds? If you go, I think it's 7 seconds too, you might get like, you know, Gunslinger will proc twice within one duration, and then he might not die. So look, maybe a stone skin Atlanta Core might be good, especially if he gets a skin. But you know, he's a shard hero. I don't think we've seen many skinned shard heroes. Have we? Nah, not really. PK maybe. That's about it. Who have we got down here? Yeah, nah, not heaps. PK, and I think that's it for shard heroes. Could be wrong. But, like, I don't know. I feel like they need to bring out 5 skins every update now that they've opened this feature. But anyway, guys, look, that's it from me. Thanks for tuning in for my snipe team. Comment if you want to see more of this, or a different sort of setup, so I can mix it around a little bit, I suppose. See what there is to see. Obviously, those bases weren't all that hard, but in theory, it's still the same. Like, draw the dove out, exploiting the dove once again, and kind of just have that deflect and heal and snipe going on with your Dovekeeper to proc down the heroes. So, happy days. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next vid.